All right, hey, sixth graders, here is video number 2, since I had to cut off the other one, as first period was starting, and I still had stuff to tell you. So, now that you have your notes done for igneous rocks, it's time to move on to the second activity today. This activity, just like your notes, needs to be done. If you are at school today, I am expecting that the notes are done that we just did on video 1, and then this is done. This should not take you probably more than 10 minutes max. Some of you will get it done in like 5 minutes. It's not very hard. We started it yesterday. It was this Google drawing, this flow chart about the steps of how a sedimentary rock forms. So if you need to pause the video to go ahead and go back to Google Classroom to open up your Google drawing, go ahead and do that. All right. So here it is, Google Draw Sedimentary Rock Formation. When you click on it and open it, we did the first part here yesterday. Oops, let me zoom out a little bit so it's not as big. There we go. So we have 5 steps because there are 5 processes that take place in order for a sedimentary rock to form. The first step is weathering. In fact, all of these blue boxes are going to be one-word processes. So you're going to have one-word processes. You go across. Underneath in yellow, like we did yesterday, it's the definition or the explanation of what's happening at that step, at that process. So you're going to pause the video here in a moment, and you're going to go to the back. And in the back, by Mo, there are these red textbooks, page 152 and 153, like it says up there in the corner of the board. Those are the pages you're going to use to do this. Okay, don't do it yet. Hold on. I'm just going to get you started a little bit on the next one here because in the morning classes there was a little bit of confusion. So I'm going to go to 152 and 153. Don't go get the books yet. Just wait. Okay. On page 153 here, you see all these blue words. Those blue little subheadings are the steps. Now, weathering isn't one that's listed here, but we have it already done because it was included in here. It was included in the erosion section. So guess what this second blue box is? It's erosion. Go ahead and type in erosion. And then you'll see in the textbook for the next 4, okay, you got erosion, deposition, compaction, cementation. They give you the word in bold, and then it gives you a sentence or a description either right before it or after it. So just kind of skim through and read and type those in the yellow. Pretty easy. Like I said, 10-minute max on this as you go through. All right? Okay. You can work with a partner for that part if you want to, or you can work on your own. Student choice. If the substitute teacher says you're working by yourselves, then you have to listen and work by yourself. Okay? Do not argue that I said it was okay. The substitute teacher for control might want to say, you know what, it's easier to keep it under control and us focused to not work together. So if they say that, you go with them, right? You got to have flexible thinking when I'm not there. You got to listen to who's in charge. All right. After that, if you still have time remaining, which you should, you can, excuse my reach, work on some of these flip charts that we started yesterday. I have colored pencils up at my desk, on my table up front, if you want to work on some of the cover art. If you want to start doing some of the information about the characteristics, how it's formed, and the examples of igneous rocks, you can, because we're done with the igneous rocks notes now, so you can do that. I have all of yours over, go for a walk, here on my desk where my projector is over here. Okay, so they're just right there, period 7. Yours are the only ones right there. Your names are on the back, or at least they should be, from what you wrote down yesterday. So, notes, this blue graphic organizer here about the steps, the 5 steps of how a sedimentary rock forms, that has to be done. No excuses. Those are required to be done. Then you can use the rest of the time to go ahead and work a little bit on that 3D graphic organizer, your flip chart, either the information or some of the cover art. That obviously does not have to get done. We're not even close to being done with the other types of rock yet. All right? Okay. Listen, be flexible, be good for the sub, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Have a good night.